A body found in a northeast El Paso neighborhood shut down that neighborhood for most of the weekend. Multiple police units were on the scene most of Saturday morning and going into this afternoon. There is now just one police car stationed outside that house.
The incident happened on the 4700 block of El Campo Drive. Police currently investigating whether this incident was in fact a homicide. ABC 7's Rachel Phillips joins us live from the scene with all the latest information on the case. And Rachel, what does the scene look like now?
Kate and JC, there's one police car outside the house, and the house itself is taped off. Multiple neighbors told me that on Friday night they heard multiple gunshots coming from this home. On Saturday morning, this next-door neighbor to my left got a knock on their door from the woman that lived in that house, asking him to call the police because she didn't have access to a phone.
From what I could see, and he didn't look alive. His skin was pale, and there was I guess you could say a good amount of blood on the floor.
James Nicholson said he heard gunshots around 10:30 or 11 on Friday night. He told ABC 7 that his next-door neighbor came and told him that her partner was unresponsive and laying on the floor around 7:30 Saturday morning. Police said they first responded to the home as a possible suicide, but proceeded to call in officers from the Crimes Against Persons unit.
We got word pretty quick through another friend down the block that there was apparently a homicide. And it looked like a suicide at first. Later in the day, we learned that it was probably a homicide.
I saw the body. Of course, I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to move it. But from what I could see, I didn't see anything that would result into saying that somebody got murdered or suicide or anything like that.
Multiple neighbors told me they were a white couple in their 50s or 60s and had lived on the street for about 5 years. They also said it was the only house in the neighborhood that was ever disruptive. But neighbors were still surprised to hear of the incident.
The truth is that it could happen anywhere. It doesn't matter. I mean, I still feel safe in this neighborhood. I could say that this neighborhood is very quiet, very calm. Mostly elderly live in this neighborhood, so I still feel safe. It's just things happen out of nowhere, and unfortunately, it happened next door.
And Kate and JC, the next-door neighbor told me he last saw the woman at police headquarters when he gave his statement. When I last spoke with police, they said they haven't made any arrests and they're waiting the results of an autopsy. To stay up to date on this story with all the latest information, follow us on ABC 7 or go online to kvia.com. Reporting live from Northeast El Paso, Rachel Phillips, ABC 7.
All right.